Hello everyone, welcome back to FunFancie channel. If you are new here on this channel, my name is Fun, a Thai expat who has just moved from Thailand to Shanghai, China, and I have been living in Shanghai now for 3 weeks. And today I'm going to make one of the most exciting episodes on apartment hunting. In today's video, I am going to talk about 4 main topics about apartment hunting in Shanghai. The first topic is on what are the types of apartment you can find in Shanghai. Number 2, what are the apartment criteria that I am looking for. And number 3, also very important, I am also going to talk about my budget. It is very interesting to know, right? How much money do you need in order to rent the apartment in one of the most expensive city in the world like Shanghai. And number 4, I'm going to give you some recommendations what application did I use to find this apartment. So basically there are 3 main categories of apartment you can find in Shanghai. The first one we call it lane house. These lane house are the traditional old house which has been existed in Shanghai for a long period of time. In this kind of apartment lane house, you will probably find a really vintage exterior design. The design is going to be quite classic. You can probably find it in an old town district like Shanghai district. And I can imagine why some people prefer or why some people love to live in lane house, because lane house is really pretty, it's really cute, it's really classic. But for the downside, due to the fact that this lane house can be a little bit old, the wall might be a little bit thin, water pressure might not be on the best quality. But anyway, lane house is very pretty, very classic. Lane house is really special for someone, I believe. Category number 2 is called apartment block. So apartment block is something that is more modern from lane house. Normally these apartment blocks will consist of 5 to 6 floors building, mostly without elevator. Sometimes you can find these buildings with elevator, but really rarely. And during my apartment hunting trip, I found one apartment block. Sometimes you may expect to have some shared entrance. For example, you might have one single entrance that you share with your neighbors to put on the same password. And when you open the entrance door, you will find maybe 2 separate rooms, like it's going to be your room and then your neighbor room, something like that. So in apartment block, you might expect some close contact to your neighbor, which can be good and bad, depends on each person. With apartment block, you can actually gel up some good time with your neighbors. You can also experiencing living in this Chinese vibes neighborhood. And the apartment block normally you will find in old town districts such as Hangpu district, Shanghai district, or Jing'an district. And the third category is called the high-rise building. This is the most modern type of apartment comparing to the first 2 type of apartment that I talked about. So normally these high-rise building would consist of around 15 to 30 floors, of course with elevator. Within the high-rise building, I would say there are also subcategories of it. There's a regular high-rise building and there's also service apartment type. If we are talking about service apartment, you can expect to have some more benefit, and those benefits could be a weekly cleaning service, weekly towel and bed sheet lining change service, 24-hour security, 24 hours reception counter who can speak English. Some service apartment, they also provide you with the internet. Within the type of apartment, you can also find shared apartment and single room apartment. With shared apartment, you can live with your friends or with your roommates. You may have to share your kitchen, living room, something like that. But the good thing about living in a shared apartment is that the rental cost will be much lower. Moving on to the apartment criteria. So what is my preference? Guys, I would recommend be really specific. Be very precise, because in Shanghai there are plenty of real estate agents who is willing to help you find your perfect apartment. So let's talk a little bit about my preference, like what am I looking for in my future apartment that I'm willing to rent. First thing first, I'm looking for a single room, not a shared apartment. This property has to locate it close to metro station. And then I would like my apartment to locate it not too far from my office. It can be a little bit far, but not more than 30 minutes time of transportation. I want a room with a very good lighting. I want a room that is very bright, with big window. The video creator like me and the sunlight, we are best friend. I'm looking for a clean and modern design room. Another important point is I'm looking for the building with elevator only. Sometimes I need to travel back to Thailand, and imagine if I have to carry 25 kg luggages down to 5-floor buildings. That's not fun. I'm also looking for the room with clear separation between wet and dry area in the bathroom. And I also would like to have a kitchen in my room because I would like to cook Thai food as well. And it would be great if the room itself is having the washing machine installed inside the room, or otherwise it should have the washing machine service downstairs. And if possible, I would like to get a service apartment. And really important last point is I want a property that is located in a really good environment, good neighborhood, something like that. And that's going to be the last point on my list. And next, let's talk to the most important topic, especially for a financial controller like me: budget. So don't judge me on this topic. To be honest, I set my budget at the maximum of 8,500 RMB, or around 1,100 US dollars, due to the fact that Shanghai is one of the most expensive city in the world. But after I arrived here, I know that apartment rental cost is considered to be the most expensive thing that you have to bear when living in Shanghai. Another thing such as food, grocery, travel, transportation, everything is on a reasonable price. And since we start talking about money, let's talk a little bit about deposit. Per my experience, they will charge you 1 month deposit. And furthermore, about the agency commission fee, normally they will charge you around 35%. But with service apartment that I have been experiencing, they don't charge any commission fee, which is really good. Okay, so last topic before we are going to see the apartment is about the application. I would like to recommend 2 applications. One is Smart Shanghai, another one is Vecteezy. The application that I used to find the apartment is basically Smart Shanghai. In Smart Shanghai application, this is really user-friendly, really informative, and there are so many options there. One of the most important benefits is that most of the real estate agent there can speak English. So now, are you ready? Let's go and see my apartment hunting videos. Let's go! Everybody, it's snowing right in Shanghai. Oh my god, look at my hair. Snow is on my hair. For me, I'm so excited. I used to see snow before in Suzhou, but not this much. It's so pretty. So pretty and freaking cold. I'm with my new friend, brand new friend today, Emma.
Hello.
So she brought me here for shopping, and this place is very cool. Thank you, Emma. Hello guys, here we go. Look at the bright sky. It's so bright. It's cold, but it is sunny. It is the best feeling ever. So I'm just gonna sit here waiting for the real estate agent in the sun. This is my favorite moment. Favorite moment. Love it. Love it. back, guys. How was it? Did you enjoy my apartment hunting episode? I personally really enjoy doing this apartment hunting. It is like a new experience for me. I hope that this video is giving you some idea about renting the apartment in Shanghai. Thank you very much for watching. If you like my channel, don't forget to hit a thumbs up and don't forget to hit the subscribe button and become a FunFancie family. And you can also expect some more videos to come, and I am planning to bring you guys to many beautiful places in Shanghai, so stay tuned. And I hope that you guys have a really nice day, have a really good time, and I will definitely see you guys in my next video. Bye.